It's RichBound Entertainment. We just jumped off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastards.
I remember when I jumped off the porch. I remember the first time when I flamed that torch.
Alright.
What's poppin'?
We got RichBound Entertainment jumping off the porch with us today.
What it do, what it do, man? How you feeling, man?
What's going on,
Appreciate
man?
you having us, man.
How I feel, y'all? How I feel to be here?
Man, feel dope, man. Feel dope, Joe. We love being here, man.
It's a whole groove, man, you know?
Yeah.
We love the city of the A, man, you know?
It's a pleasure to have on the porch with us today, man.
Definitely,
Yes, sir,
definitely,
man.
Joe.
Yes, sir. That's where we from. We from the Porch, you know?
Yeah.
Real spill.
From the Chicago porches, though. It's a little bit different, but it's similar.
You feel me? What up?
You know?
Them Chicago porches different, Joe. No
So how would
bullshit.
y'all describe being in different cities, going to city, just chasing y'all craft and chasing y'all dream?
Man, it be something else, man, to see how the different cities be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we just came from Atlanta a week ago. I mean,
No,
not
that was
Atlanta,
New
New York.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We in Atlanta now. That's how fucked up I've been. We everywhere, you feel me? But we was just in New York a week ago,
man.
and it was turned up. I love the culture there. I love to see so many different people on the same block. It was super duper diverse. That shit was super dope, Joe.
Yeah.
That's real.
And
We
I
be
fucked with
moving
the
and
hip hop
grooving.
scene there too, though. They fucked with us.
Yeah.
That's real.
Yeah, real support. You know, what we see, like being from Chicago, when we move around, we get a lot of love. You know what I'm saying? Everybody understand. They understand the swag, the lingo, what we coming with. It's not, you know, too foreign what we do. You know, coming from Chicago, it's more like it's a lot more passionate. We definitely serious about what we coming with. So we get a lot of love, and we spread a lot of love. You know,
Real spill.
real spill.
So how would y'all describe coming up in the city of Chicago?
Oh man, it was super duper hectic, Joe. You know what I'm saying? You know, everybody got their own story, for sure. But for me personally, it was super duper hectic. You know what I'm saying? Like, I lost my pops when I was 5 years old. You know what I'm saying? He got shot in the face. You feel me? And it was devastating for me, Joe. It was like, I said it in one of my songs, actually. In my song, I remember. In my chorus, I say, I remember when I jumped off the porch. I remember the first time when I flamed that torch. You know what I'm saying? Like, that joint go crazy. In that song, I was talking about my pops, like, how the day we buried him, I turned into a killer that day. You know what I'm saying? Like, a stone cold killer. And I was 5 years old the day we buried my pops, Joe. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was rough for me, Joe, like, all the way growing up. You know what I'm saying? By the time I was 14, I was in prison with 65 years. You know what I'm saying? I had to get that 65 dropped down to 28. Off that 8, I had 28, 20 years probation, 8 years prison time. I did 6.5 years off the 8 and came home, you know what I'm saying? So from 14 to 20 years old, I was in prison, my nigga. I was home for goddamn it 15 months. Went back to the joint for 1.5 years. Came home for 7 months. Went back to the joint for 11 years. It was ugly, Joe. I was running through the streets of Chicago like it was lawless. Like it wasn't no such thing as law. Like it was crazy.
Damn.
Joe.
Damn.
It was definitely crazy.
And that's how it happened to you. You know, they'll catch you up on them laws. They'll catch you up out here trying to, you know what I'm saying, survive. You trying to make some of yourself, and you just get caught with a hammer. You just get caught like this and like that, and you getting all this type of time, you know? So that's what he expressing, you know? So that type of shit happens in Chicago, you know?
For sure. So why don't y'all introduce yourselves and let the people know that y'all actually brothers. This is Picaso Swag. This is Mr. RichBound himself.
Yes, sir.
So talk about the beginning of coming up in the same household and what it was like.
Man, the same household with bro, man, like I said, it was lit, like he was saying, man. You know, he was out here more in the streets, like moving and grooving and making a lot of shit happen. You know, I was trying to like dabble in the shit with him, but he was kind of like keeping me at bay, like, nah, don't come this time. Come when we doing some other shit, you know what I'm saying? So respectfully, I kind of stayed out of the way for half of the bullshit, you feel me? Other half, it still hit me, but the household was lit, you feel me? Like, his pops passed, but I got a different pops, you know what I'm saying? My pops is the one that, you know, his mother, which is my mother, decided to marry, and they raised us up in a respectful household, you feel me? But as far as Chicago, even if you got a great household, you still gonna kind of tap into them streets. So I feel like we had a great household though. My OG, she cook a lot. My pops, he work hard.
We definitely had a great
But
household.
it don't take away from where your environment.
His pops is my father. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have a different father as far as, you know what I'm saying, who had sex with my mother. But his pops is my father. His pops raised me, you know what I'm saying? Like,
So you can't slack on the household.
yeah. No,
So in
our
Chicago, it's a lot of
yeah.
strong homes.
Our household was
You know,
tight.
family.
I just got my daddy blood in me, you know what I'm saying? So I was just different, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, but our household was tight knit though. Like, we ain't never go without. We ain't never not hide shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't even our story. You feel me? We don't got the story like, man, we ain't hide
We was straight.
shit.
Hey, look,
You know what
our
I'm
OG
saying?
was dressing us alike. He used to
You
get
feel me?
mad and shit. Like, mama, come on now, I don't look like my little brother and shit. You feel me? Putting us in the same Nike outfits and shit, you know? We grew up lit. It was
Yeah, we
straight.
was decent,
Picnics
bro.
and shit, you know, Chi-Town. We grew up in Chi-Town. Cut on the fire hydrant in the summertime when it's too hot. So you just want to run and get in the water and shit. And get some ice cream from the ice cream truck. You know what I'm saying? So we grew up in Chi-Town, you know, playing the alley, playing basketball, hitting each other with eggs and shit. You know what I'm saying? Shooting paintball guns and shit, you know? Point them out, knock them out, you know, catch a girl, freak a girl, you know?
That type of shit.
That type of shit.
Real spill.
Real
So at
spill.
what point would y'all say y'all jumped off the porch?
Man, so I down there jumped off that joint like
Too
12
early.
years old. And that's being nice. You feel me? I really want to say like 10, but 10, I was probably like playing around, you feel me? About 12 years old though, I was trying to take a nigga whole head off him and his mama. About 12, my nigga. Definitely jumped off that bitch by then. Like, the rest I might have been playing, you feel me? But about 12, I was a stone cold demonstration, you feel me? Like, everybody in the hood knew me. When I come through the ops block, here come Foolie. They know, like, just the walk, nigga, they know I'm en route.
Real shit.
About 12, my nigga.
Hey, and it was so real. Like he said, he did so much shit so young. I was too young to even know what the fuck he even did. You feel me? So by the time he was locked up and gone, I'm just becoming a preteen, walking outside and like, why the fuck y'all acting like, you know what I'm saying? The boogeyman live with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you good, gang? Yeah, we fuck with you, boy. You straight. Whatever you want, let me know. Type shit. I'm like, what the fuck did he do? He only 14. What did he do already? That nigga in jail though. Bro was already gone, but everybody was treating me like red carpet. What you want? What you need? Swag? Whatever you want. Talk to me. Stay out the streets. Do music. Do what you doing. It's cool. It's good. But respectfully, I jumped off the porch about 16, 17 because I wanted to get money. I wanted to get in the streets. I got in the streets on some money shit. But I call it jumping off the porch because I was risking my life. You feel me? Everything that we was doing to get money, I could have got booked, you know? And I was real close a lot of times, you know? So I say that.
For sure. How did it make you feel when your brother would come home and go back to the system?
It made me feel like he was being done respectfully. That's why I feel like I was being smarter about not locking in too close to that. I'm like, you just trying to get some money? We can get some money other ways, gang. You feel me? So I'm trying to tap into ways to get money. That's my way. You feel me? But bro was beyond money. Now it's about respect, street shit, the code, shit that motherfuckers done did to his homies years ago. Shit I don't even really dabble in, you feel me? I ain't no gang, I don't run into no gang, I ain't did that. I had a chance to not do that because I had good friends. We was all on music and money and good shit, you know? So Chicago got different sides. You could be in the same house and take different routes, you know?
How did it make you feel to know that your brother didn't choose to go the route you did?
It made me feel wonderful, Joe, because that was by design as far as I'm concerned. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I was out there ripping and running, before I took that first loss, you know what I'm saying? I had to go to the joint when I was 14. Like, I was keeping bro away as good as I could, keeping him away from that.
He was. I did that shit on my own when
Yeah,
he was
it was
gone.
like when I was gone that first 6.5, that's when bro jumped off that motherfucker like, I'm in the joint and ain't nothing I can do, you know what I'm saying? But I felt good about the fact that even then, he was way smarter than I was. You know what I'm saying? Because with me, it was all about, before they called it drill, that's what I was on. You know what I'm saying?
He said, that's what they call this?
Yeah, before it was called that, I was doing that shit. You feel me?
That's what the kids call us nowadays.
Yeah, I ain't even excited by that shit no more. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that shit old.
You feel me? I'm from Chicago, born and raised, my nigga, and I don't go into the studio and write
that shit was real, bro. We went through that shit for real. You want to know about our childhood? I went through a lot of duck down, get down, a lot of get down. Bullets coming through the windows. You seeing niggas walking through the block. We hear enemies from the next block. A lot, you know what I'm saying? We was shorties, the old Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Early 90s, that shit was worse than the shit that niggas came up kind of doing. But they still was being ignorant too, but, you know.
What would y'all say y'all found the passion in music?
Well, I was really goddamn writing early before the passion was really there. Like, my passion for the music came in prison when I was using the music as my therapy while I was there. You know what I'm saying? Like, the music what got me through the bit. You know what I'm saying? The music and thinking about how I gotta be when I get out, why I need to be different. You know what I'm saying? Those were the things that got me through the bit. So the music is what I was really using while I was
creativity,
there. So it was when I came to the crib, I was like, we gotta be more serious about this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Real
like,
shit.
That's how it really came real serious. Like, the whole time I was gone, bro was going crazy on the music though. He was honing his sound, you know what I'm saying? Making the music his own, you feel me? Like, he do that shit his own way, like no motherfucker I ain't never seen before, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like, that shit different, so he was just going crazy, my nigga, the whole time I was gone. So it was only right that we serious now.
Yeah, that's only right, yeah. Real shit.
So Picasso, what made you take music serious?
Man, I love music, bro. I love this shit, bro. Respectfully, like I was saying, one of my best friends, probably like 4th grade, you know what I'm saying, our producer, CK, one of our best friends, a lot of we all know him right here.
Man. Shout out
you know what I'm
CK.
saying? He was the first one doing music. In 4th grade, he was putting up with damn near probably cassette tapes with his name on it or something, before he see a blank CD or something with his name on it and shit, like a 4th grade and shit. So I just go over there and chill with him and chill with him and chill with him. And he used to always make a lot of hits, and I'll just be vibing with him. But respectfully, when bro came home, like he did one of those first bids. So when bro came home, I was probably like, 14 or some shit?
Yeah,
when you
like
first started
14,
recording CK?
Yeah, like 14.
So I was probably like 14. That's what made me start doing music. So bro already was into music, like really rapping. I wasn't no rapper. I was just a cool nigga. So I just liked it, everything that was cool, you feel me? So long story short though, when bro started doing music with my home, he started doing music with one of our best producers. He still produces us to the day, because he been doing it for that long. And they was making hits, respectfully. They was making hits and shit. Bro was making songs, saying my name in that shit. Like, yeah, I'm gonna get little bro dripped out. He gonna do whatever he want. And I'm like, damn, I need to get on this shit. I wanna say some shit too, you know? So that's what kind of started me at 14. But like what hit me really hard, I think I said he was probably home for like 3 years. And like 17, I was like 17, he went back in type shit. And at that time, it was like, damn, you just created all this momentum, and now you back in jail, you feel me? That shit kind of irritated me a little bit. And that shit made me a little mad and a little passionate to really just try to be like, I'm finna get on, bro. I'm finna show you how you be supposed to did this shit. You feel me? Because you was still doing the street shit. And I was like, let's hit the studio, let's do it. Every time you was come back in, I was writing, making songs and shit, wasn't I? He'd be out there doing some street shit, he'd come back in, I'm still making like, listen to this. He like, yeah, that shit cold. We finna go to this little woo-woo. I'm like, nah, I ain't even finna go. I'm finna make the next one, you feel me? It became that. It became more so like, if I make it, bro, a chill. You feel me? If I make this shit hard and he really hit some hits, he'll be like, all right, let's focus on that. You right. That's what I was trying to do.
So talk about your time away when you did 6 years the first time.
Man, that first time, I wasn't even really smart enough to really realize what was going on then. You know what I'm saying? I was in that motherfucker.
He was though. He was in that bitch chilling. He was in that bitch chilling. Like, I'm like, bro, you ain't saying or nothing.
I was in that motherfucker.
He's like, boy, this ain't shit,
like,
boy. Woo woo. Like, this what come with it type of shit.
I was under that. Like, I ain't realize it. You know what I'm saying? That I ain't had no business in this motherfucker. I supposed to be at home with the people that love me. I got a whole lot of people that love me. And I was like, shit, I'm decent, Joe. Like, shit, you feel me? But I came home, and I got that taste of being home again. Then I went back just for that little 18 months and came back again. I still thought it was a joke. I still thought it was a joke, my nigga.
And that made us think it was a joke type shit like that. This nigga Superman type shit. He just steady doing shit, steady coming home. It's steady back to normal. It's back to business. As soon as he come home, he back getting money. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie, like I was saying, bro was respected, like I said, shit I didn't understand in the streets. Like I said, the first time he came home, people was giving him money and clothes and shoes and all this shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Why the fuck they giving you all that shit? You know what I'm saying? Drugs and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, this shit free, we can have this. I understand people put in work and the time that you put in the streets, you know what I'm saying? For your block, you know?
Hey, it wasn't until I did that 11-year joint that I realized this shit wasn't no joke, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I went to the joint that time. I got locked up 3 weeks before my kids was born. I say kids with an S, plural. I got triplets, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I had 2 girls that's identical and a boy that was fraternal. Like, and I got locked up 3 weeks before they was born.
Real shit.
So I was sitting in that motherfucker devastated the whole time. Then I came home 3 weeks before their 11th birthday. You know what I'm saying? So it was during that bit that I realized this shit ain't no joke, my nigga.
Real shit.
Ain't nothing about this shit no joke. You feel me? So I came home like dead serious, set on it. I done made a whole lot of mistakes, you know what I'm saying?
Damn, that shit real.
You feel me? I done made a whole lot of mistakes, my nigga. I ain't been perfect since I've been home, you feel me? Like, if I'd have been perfect as I feel like I should have been, I'd be mad at myself every night for not being worth 10, 20 million right now. Every night, when I lay down and go to sleep, I'd be mad at myself like, damn, Joe, you supposed to have 10, 20 million right now.
I like that, though. You should go to sleep thinking like that.
You know what I'm saying?
Real shit.
I done blew 2, 3 million doing nothing since I've been home. Doing nothing. Just nothing. That's how I feel about it, because I don't got nothing to show for it, you feel me? For that 2, 3 that's just gone, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm on some whole different shit, like, when I feel like I done made some mistakes, my nigga, but going forward, though, I ain't gonna make the same joints, you feel me? And it's ugly, so RichBound Entertainment's finna go to a whole nother level going forward, my nigga.
Yes, sir.
Whole nother level, Joe.
Yes, sir. It's lock in time now. Like we said, we taking it to the moon, man. Like I said, we put ourselves on our own little, you know, unofficial tour. We just basically been networking city to city. We'll go to one city and basically we met a lot of Atlanta people in New York. And they was like, y'all should come to Atlanta. And we just basically out there now, you know, and we putting that together stuff like this, conversations, you know, interviews, you know, studio time, you know, everything that we need to do to kind of get our brand out there, what we do. Our music fire, you feel me? But this our brand. The story is me and bro's story. You know, we got a project coming out called Rich Brothers. You know what I'm saying? That whole story, that's a Chicago story right there, you know?
No doubt.
That's real.
Real shit.
Talk about the first song y'all released as individuals and as a collective.
Talk about the I Remember real quick.
Well, I can talk about the I Remember, that's my single, my individual joint. Like, and that joint, like I said, I be recollecting. I recollect to death in that joint. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really put on, you feel me? So, it was real deep for me, you know what I'm saying? I went in the studio, shout out to bro, you feel me? Swag brought me the beat. Man, I just hear you on this motherfucker, Joe. Like, man, I was gonna get on this motherfucker, but I hear you on it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, let me hear that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? He threw that joint on. I went in the motherfucker
Killed
booth,
that bitch. Laced that bitch.
put the headphones on.
Laced that bitch.
As soon as I heard the beat in the headphones, I put the chords down. I'm about to come out that motherfucker, bro. Like, no, Joe, just stay in there, Joe. Just stay in there.
Yeah, I made him stay in that bitch
Yeah,
the whole
yeah,
time
like,
till the
don't
song
even-
was
like,
done.
Don't even come out,
I made
my
him
nigga.
stay in that bitch.
Just stay in that bitch and just
I'm
go
bringing that
crazy.
nigga
you
woods
feel
and
me?
shit, bro? Keep
I'm
it, just
in that
take
bitch-
it, you know what I'm
I'm in that
saying?
bitch punching in. So the whole song was done, you feel me?
Cause that's how we record now. You know, he used to come in out, let me write it. Like, nah, stay in there. You feel me?
That
Whatever
bitch-
you feel, say it. You know what I'm saying? So he was able to help me. He let
That
me
bitch was
produce him
cold.
on that, and he did his thing on that
Bitch was
bitch.
cold, Joe.
That's real.
Everything.
What would y'all say is the overall goal with RichBound Entertainment?
Well, we want to be like the old No Limit. We finna be the new No Limit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always talk about how that be.
He respect
like,
Master P.
Yeah,
you know?
like
that hustle.
Like the hustle P had and the way he took over the game. You know what I'm saying? That's my vision for RichBound. The way we about to take over the game is the way Master P took over the game. Like, you couldn't go nowhere without hearing a P song, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And every time you bought a CD, they had the advertisement in the back for the next 3-4 of them joints.
Yeah.
That shit was different.
Pushing.
You know what I'm saying?
So that's like the goal as far as the music sound, like getting it out there, you know, keeping it going and making sure when we put it out there, it's falling on our clients and our target audience ears, you know what I'm saying? So now we building the team, we structure, we organize it so we can release what we want on the music side. But it's deeper than that. It's entertainment label, you know, so we want to tap into the movies and the magazines and all type of shit, social media marketing, just having a brand, a company that's all around entertainment that can help our city, push our city up, where everybody can be lit, everybody can get money, we can make it, you know, worldwide, we can make it global.
That's real.
Real shit.
So since your brother's been home, how does it make you feel to know that you can finally push the dream you had all along?
Shit, it made me feel good, really. That's what I'm saying. It's the resurgence for me, honestly. It's the remotivation, resurgence for me, you feel me? Because respectfully, I left it alone a little bit for a little minute. After it started like dwindling out, I was trying to push on my own for a while. The funds, the resources was falling dry, you know, so I started getting into trying to get my money up, you feel me? And I couldn't focus on this no more, you know? So it feel good to get that resurgence. Now I can refocus on it, you know? Because we got the brand, we got bro helping me, we got some more, you know, family that's investing into us. You know, we got family that's actually investing into us. So we got family on our, like, back, on our shoulders, like, they giving us a lot of cash, like, y'all become who y'all need to become. Team, we got a good team now, so. I've been doing it. Like he said, he was gone for 11 years and I was killing shows, I was winning competitions, I was putting together my own events. I was doing everything. You know, I'm a licensed barber in the city. I had a barbershop, Airbnbs, tour roads, all type of businesses. I've been doing all that shit, but it's not getting me rich, it's keeping me sustainable. But now we want to crush the shit, you feel me? So that's where my man at.
No, that's real. What else y'all working on besides RichBound Entertainment? How does it feel to be free again?
Oh man, it feels wonderful to be free, man. I can't even put it into words, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as what else we doing RichBound Entertainment though, like bro was saying, we got the magazine we curate. That joint gonna be dope, you know what I'm saying? RichBound models we putting together. The magazine gonna be off the chain, you feel me? Like, so much time I did in a joint, I never ever got real deep into the magazines like so many people I know in there. Like some guys in there, they got magazine communities. Like them niggas know all the models in the magazines. These niggas ain't never even been on Instagram. These niggas ain't never seen social media.
Real shit.
But know all these whole social media.
But that's why he know that
everything.
He know that business from the
You know
inside. It's a business inside there as well.
Yeah,
that's where he's
so
coming from.
I sat in there the whole time like, damn, Joe, these brothers in here spending all this money on these bogus ass magazines. These motherfuckers bogus. All of the females in here, they motherfucking photoshopped. You feel me?
Okay.
They got all of them looking like they super smooth, ain't got no cellulite, ain't got, like that shit ain't real, my nigga.
Shit
Don't
fake.
nobody wanna see that shit.
Wanna see
you
the
feel
real
me?
shit.
Like I sat in that motherfucker for 11 years and I maybe tops bought 3 magazines the whole 11 years.
11 years.
You feel me? But I know niggas that buy 3 every time they order, and they order 3 times a week.
I mean, he bought 1 magazine every 3.5 years.
You know what I'm saying? No bullshit. These niggas order
every
3
3.5
times
years,
a
he got
week,
1
my
magazine.
nigga. You know what I'm saying? And the only reason I was really ordering because I was doing years in the hole. Like I've been in the hole for a
Talking
whole
about
year.
that shit was crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Ah, fuck it. Let me go and get one of these motherfuckers.
I'm talking about, bro was talking about people was checking out in that
You
bitch.
feel me? Like,
People
I'm in
checking
that
out. People be checking out in the hole. You know, they don't talk about that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? You're like, damn, bro, you remember motherfuckers used to be beating on the wall saying that crazy shit? Yeah, nigga killed himself yesterday.
Yeah, that shit used to be ugly, Joe.
What would you say was the wildest thing you seen behind the wall?
Man, Joe, I seen a whole lot of shit, Joe. But this one nigga killed himself right next door to me. You know what I'm saying? We was in a hole in Pontiac. I had just got this nigga my tray. You know what I'm saying?
That shit fucked me up. That shit shook me up.
We was having burgers and fries that night. And he said he was hungry, Joe. So I told the dude that was passing the trays out, Joe, give buddy next door my tray. You know what I'm saying? I don't even eat that shit anyway. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm in the hole, man, they don't even want that shit. Give it to buddy, you feel me? Buddy banged both of the trays. You feel me? They come to pick the trays up. Now how the slots is in Pontiac in the hole, you gotta put your tray in the slot right here. Then when they come pick the trays up, the office outside, all they gotta do is open the slot up there. Grab the tray and keep going. They don't even gotta fuck with you, you know what I'm saying? They come pick the trays up, Joe. Dude don't answer. They beating on the door. Hey, put your tray in the slot, put your tray in the slot. He ain't answering. I started thinking like, damn, Joe, I heard some shit over there like, you feel me? Whole time, that was his feet kicking up against the motherfucking wall that I was hearing earlier. He and that bitch dead, my nigga. He dead, my nigga. He just ate both burgers and both portions of the fries and got out the way. Right next door.
So he got him a meal, he got his last meal. He got him a meal and got up out of there, you know?
Got out the way.
The funny part, but the real part about it, that bro was just in there surviving that, you know what I'm saying, consistently, all the time, without feeling like traumatic. When I was talking to him, he ain't seemed traumatic. He ain't seemed traumatized. If he get a man on the phone, we was on that bitch laughing and joking and talking about other shit. Then he'll say something like that, then I'd be like, damn, I'm fucked up, you know what I'm saying? I'm fucked up for the whole day, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even there, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even there, but I'm fucked up for the day.
No, for sure. So what else y'all got coming next, man? What would y'all say y'all got something set for yourselves this year and coming up next year?
Like, we on the RichBound tour already unofficially, but we're gonna do a real official tour, you feel me? We need one of these records to break, you feel me, and start really going viral and going through the airways like we needed to do. We putting our foot down for that shit to happen, you feel me? That's what we on, and we putting together our own shit. We got our own event space back home. We wanna get a club next. We wanna just do everything we need to do, you know? Everything on our own. Multiply everything that we doing, you know, and divide it to the family.
Yeah, it's good.
No doubt, we moving the way we move, Joe, cause we hate fake ass people. Like, we just need to let that be known. You know what I'm saying? We hate fake ass bosses.
Me too, bro.
Yeah, all these fake ass bosses.
I'm glad you
know
said that shit up, boy.
These niggas, these niggas be running around acting like they so bossed up,
So in charge.
acting like they got so much shit together,
No
and
motion.
ain't got nothing going on. You feel me? These niggas ain't got no money. What they got going on ain't making no money. It ain't gonna never make none. They just wanna act like and look like they doing something. We just so tired of that type of shit too. You know what I'm saying? So we really wanna let motherfuckers know that they need to cut that type of shit out. When they fucking with us, they need to not act like that. Look, don't act like you own something when you fucking with us, when you not on nothing. If you just trying to be on something, if you just trying to get somewhere, just tell us that. We'll work with you, so we'll get that together.
Yeah.
You feel me? But don't play with us on no times, no days, no times of night. You
The
feel me?
industry be fucked up.
Yeah, they
on your
be
way
playing
up.
crazy,
Well, on
bro.
your way up, it be fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Is what he expressing for real, right? It be crazy. You know how this industry shit be. Motherfuckers be
It be
lying,
fucked up.
be faking certain
It
shit.
be fucked up when you get up. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just on the way up. You know what I'm saying? It be fucked up. It's fucked up for them niggas too. You feel me?
Yeah, if a nigga can play with you, they gonna play with you.
You feel me?
All the time.
All the way up. No matter where you at, you feel me?
All the way up there.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We want the niggas that's all the way up, as far as the public is concerned, to not play with us neither. You know what I'm saying? You broke ass niggas can't play with us neither. You know what I'm saying? You niggas ain't got no money for real. We don't care nothing about all the big ass chains y'all got. Nothing about all the big ass rentals. Nothing about all the rented ass houses. You niggas can't play with us neither. We ain't playing with nobody, my nigga. On no occasions, you feel me? Like, on no times, yo.
Y'all didn't
No
turn my
lie.
boy Dale up a little bit. Yeah.
On
I'm
what
saying? He felt that, you know what I'm saying?
Any last words and shout outs?
Man, shout out to the team, man. RichBound _Ent, man. Follow that. Follow Picaso Swag, 1S, 1G, and that shit, you feel me? And shout out to the whole family, man, the whole team.
Shout out to the family dynasty, Joe, back home at Chicago, man. You know what I'm saying? We got a family business we own, you know what I'm saying? Me and bro and like 10 more other our family members run this business called the Family Dynasty. We just got this venue called
Trying to
the
make sure
Dynasty
our family
Road.
build wealth forever.
Know what
We
I'm
ain't
saying?
playing
That's
no
what
more.
we
You know,
own,
we
you
tired
feel
of,
me?
you know what I'm saying,
We
black
wealth
families
building.
not having wealth. So we on that shit, you know what I'm saying? We doing life insurance. I sell life insurance too. Y'all want some life insurance.
Hey,
and
we
shit.
want all the
I'll
artists.
get y'all nice and insured.
On
You
what
feel
though,
me?
get motherfuckers together one
Yeah,
time.
we able to do all type of shit. You feel me?
Hey, we want all the artists to know, like, it's a different way out here to go about getting yourself together, Joe. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Take care of yourself all the way.
Any artist that we fuck with and that we sign to RichBound Entertainment, it's gonna be different than any other label they ever signed
Yeah,
to,
talk
right?
your shit, bro.
Because let's say we sign you for $100K, right? If I sign you for $100K, I'm only giving you $50,000. The other $50,000, I'm making you put that in a trust fund. You feel me? Ain't nobody doing that. Ain't nobody teaching them that they supposed to be building for
It's
the
all
future.
about business with us, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Like, we
So
ain't
whatever
gonna
we
just give
saying,
you the money.
whatever we saying
and
you
let
for, we basically gonna double it.
Yeah.
And we gonna put the other half
We
in the
gonna
trust
teach you.
fund.
We gonna teach you how to get yourself together. You feel me? We ain't gonna just give you the money and tell you, go on here, run off, man. Go on get you some jewels. Go on get you a car. You know what I'm saying? Go on put a down payment on your mama house and then be broke. No, my nigga, you don't got the means to do that as soon as you get signed. Don't none of them niggas do, for real. You know what I'm saying? They really supposed to take that money and do something else with it, right? So we gonna make sure we do trust fund. Look, this artist that we about to sign right now, I called that nigga up the other day. I said, Joe, how many kids you got? He said, I got 3 daughters. I said, all right, we gonna take $30,000, 10 for each one of them joints, and we gonna put a trust fund for each one of your daughters, 10K a piece. That's what $30,000 of your money going. I'm finna put that in the contract. You feel me?
You know what I'm saying? Yes.
This
Now, I'm
motherfucker ain't working.
finna say,
Oh,
so you know, with the trust fund, they compound interest, you know what I'm saying? So it doubles and doubles and doubles within every 2 years, you see what I'm saying? So it's gonna be good. We want that boy to sit in there for you can have some, whenever you done, you retire, that's for your shorty, so you don't never take that out, you know? That's what we mean about that. So you got retirement if you fuck with us, you know what I'm saying?
You feel me? They ain't only doubling it in funds. You're gonna have to keep on adding to it. That's part of the contract too. The money that you're gonna continue to make, you gotta continue to add to that fund. The trust fund don't just exist once you create it. You gotta keep adding to it. Put some cars in there, put some houses in there, put some more money in there. You know what I'm saying?
And that's your retirement, that's
You
your
feel
equity,
me?
you know what I'm saying?
And your
That's
child,
what you worth.
your child can't even get none of the money out till they get 35 years old. That's what we're gonna tell them. They can't get none of the money out till they get 35 years old. And whatever the money is in there, let's say it's 250,000. Let's say it's 500,000 in there by the time they get that age. That's just an estimate. You feel me? It's gonna be more than
Hey,
that.
but look though, but I was thinking about increments as far as schooling and all that. Graduate, you get this. Graduate, you get that. Graduate, you get that. You know what I'm saying?
Type shit. Yeah. That's a thought.
You gotta get something.
Definitely
You gotta
a thought.
get something. Make
That's
it through
definitely a
school.
thought.
Make it through life.
Yeah, because I'm
Can't
just
wait till
thinking.
you get that,
Yeah, I'm
though.
just thinking about making
Can't wait
them,
till you get that, though. You gotta
making
make
them
it.
work hard, and they already know it's coming. You know
I'm
what
trying to
I'm
make
saying?
it,
They
though.
know they got that coming. You feel me? But once they get to whatever age, we tell them they got to get to. They can only get half of the money.
That's
out.
inside business. We'll talk about
You know
that
what I'm
another
saying?
time.
We
You know what I'm
don't
saying?
need to tell them all that.
No, I'm just saying, as far as what I was going with.
Oh, okay. I ain't gonna even tell y'all all that no more. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, though. You know what I'm saying? That's it, though, man.
Real spill, man.
Yeah.
Shout out RichBound. Any last words and shout outs, Jim?
Yeah, man, we want to shout out our PR team, man. We want to shout out our media team. We want to shout out our models. You feel me? We got the
You know what I'm saying?
RichBound models up here.
We got the members. We got Boss Buck.
You feel me? We
Duke
got
of
Boss
Disaster.
Buck back here, you feel me? Shout out to the gang, you feel me?
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Duke. We got Cuzzo back here. Shout out to Jay. We got the PR team back here. Shout out to Sus now. You know what I'm saying? This is our sex therapist. We got our sex therapists in the back. These RichBound sex therapists.
Yeah, it's all about
You know what I'm
energy.
saying?
We got
You
energy.
feel me? We got
energy.
everybody on
We got
deck,
energy
you know what I'm
going.
saying?
We got energy going, man. You got to keep energy flowing. You know what I'm saying? Money is currency. Currency is like a current. You got to keep that shit flowing between each hand. So everybody got to get paid. Even if it's your friend, you got to just pay him forever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever he fuck with you, whatever he do. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna flow back to you. You know what I'm saying? That's what we want to say. That's the end.
Real spill. RichBound Entertainment, we appreciate having you on the porch with us today.
Appreciate you, gang. We in the members.
I bet.
I remember when I jumped off the porch. I remember the first time when I flamed that torch. I remember when I